Okay, that should be good. All right. Why am I late? Long story short, I was in the process of cooking and I lost track of time. That's about it. I got up, I decided to do a bunch of work. Very good stuff. I got a decent bit ahead on what I want to do. I'm going to be tackling week 5 when I finish stream. But I decided, hey, I'm going to take a break from working. I'm going to cook something, do that. I completely lost track of time. That's about all I can say. Oh well, food came out good. But now I am here. Sorry about that. It just completely lost my sense of time. But now, we are heading back to Scarlet Hollow. I completely forgot that Pokemon Champions was getting a big update this week. Maybe I could be playing that, but at the same time, I don't want to play it right now. I'm very upset. Here's the thing. I stayed up, like I was up later last night doing stuff, and then I decided, hey, I gotta log into Tomodachi to get the stuff, and I gotta log into Champions to see what that's about. Because I had another summon I could do. And I said, hey, why don't I see what Phalanx is about? Because apparently he got added to the list. Like, I was scrolling through the gotcha thing, and I said, oh, hey, Phalanx is available. I checked him out. It sucks. I hate it. He... I've gone on record saying I hate Mega Phalanx. They gave him Defiant as an ability. I get why, so they can't, like, switch in and intimidate. That's not... It doesn't matter. Phalanx... He needed way more. Phalanx needed way more, honestly. Like, if Komo is very much struggling to do what he wants to do, and he gets an Omni boost at the cost of some health, Phalanx needs a lot more. He's got 60 HP, 65 special defense. He is dead to any special attack. It sucks. And I love Phalanx, but a sibling asked me a bit ago, like, what are your favorite Pokemon? And I was going through my list. Phalanx is in, like, my top 3, honestly. I love that guy. But he's dead. He's not going to do good. The most they gave him was they gave him Seed Bomb. It is atrocious, and I'm sad, and I want to not think about it. There are some other guys. I'm curious how Golden Go is going to work. I'll build a team later, but I just want to be away from it right now. But all right. Last time we left off, we did a bunch of reading. Don't know how much we needed to do, but we got an achievement for it. So now, let's just hop back in to the main game scene, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. And there it is. Perfect. All right. I think we're going to the mines today because we kept on talking about going there and figuring stuff out. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, that's abrupt. Oh yeah, first we gotta find this guy named Reese. All right, let's see. Also, let's turn on the audio. There we go. I didn't have it on because I didn't want it playing because, again, I rushed. I wanted to get everything open. Let's see. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from the unyielding wilderness. That's a good way to, like, describe something. Unlike several of the other entries in the historical buildings of Scarlet Hollow, this one still mostly looks like it did in the book. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies, too. Is that a guy or a girl? Oh, okay. Probably his mom. Shh, not too loud. He's sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. That's a weird way to describe it. Like someone else's emotions washing over you. Alright. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten a chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Faulty would get along super well. Leave the nuts, leave the nuts. Vivian's kid, alright. So if Reese is sick, we shouldn't go dragging him out on adventures. don't say adventures, but also I do agree if he's sick, we shouldn't be, because we also don't want to get sick. I am very against that. No. Get lie. Just introduce yourself. I know who you are. Yeah, everyone knows who I am. Jesus. The way she avoids looking at me as she speaks makes me feel like you've done something. Makes me feel like I've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. You couldn't have. You just got here. Reese's mom turns back into the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come back over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and you can all hang out for a bit. I don't promise he'll be perky, but I'm sure he'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Faulty. Alright, yeah, that works. Still, I don't know about if he's sick, if I want to be around that. That's a whole thing I don't know if I want to sign up for. That could be great. I can bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs? Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little too much for him. Eggs are too much? The eggs are, like, super easy. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Alright, as he's in pretty bad shape, then. Okay, I'll bring soda. No, I doubt soda's gonna be good. It's not... Okay, fine, yes, you can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine, ginger ale preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know what they say about... You know, they have those therapy dogs in the hospital. No dogs. Yeah, you're pushing it a little bit, Stella. You're very much pushing it. Alright, thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. Sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. Yeah, respectable. Actually, is it? I've been debating the idea of multiple locks on a door, because someone did bring up a point that a lock basically just inhibits someone from getting in the house. Like, people will likely not go into a house if a door is locked. There was a thing a couple months ago where a bunch of people were in California and they were just breaking into houses because they didn't lock doors. Like, they would just go up to a door, see if it was unlocked, and just go in. Dr. Kelly, my beloved, hey, what's up? Yeah, they would just go in because the house was unlocked, and they would just go. They wouldn't go into houses that were locked. So, like, locking is just a level 1 deterrence. The thing is, if someone wants to break into your house, they're gonna break into your house, so a lock isn't gonna do too much. So does multiple locks really do anything other than just make you come off as odd? Like, this is definitely meant to just tell me she's a bit overly cautious. And I just never got the point of multiple locks. Alright, whatever. Are we off to the mines? God, that woman makes me nervous. Used to be so nice when we were kids. Always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's the 3 of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry, I don't like the thought of going up there without a van. To be fair, her home is connected to the clinic. So I think it... Oh, one sec. So it makes sense to be cautious about who can just walk in. Yeah, I guess so. Cool, take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for us to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Faulty. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with, Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Yeah, I don't want to go in the woods. I'm going with her. I'm going with her. I don't want to go in the woods. Alright, Kanika's a careful driver, maintaining her control even though her old van bumps around on the unpaved mountain roads. She treats the tight turns with fear they deserve, unlike your cousin, whose mood seems to make itself known through how aggressively she speeds around the treacherous bends. Thanks for indulging us in this little diversion. Reese's mom is scary. I've seen her in person maybe 5 or 6 times in many years. Hmm. That was always in his house with his mom right there the whole time. No one even knows what he's sick with. That sort of isolation can't be good for his health, no matter what his mom says. Cell has a problem with cars? No, that's not... So what's actually going on with Reese? Was that guy a general store your brother? Made plans to get out of town? These are very off topic. Okay, let's at least go with the one that's somewhat on topic. What's going on with Reese? That seems like the most pressing. Good question, I wish I knew. His mom's saying he's sick for years. It's not like she's wrong about it. He's been a wreck the few times I've seen him. I just find it a little weird that his mom hasn't brought in any outside doctors. At least not that I'm aware of. I mean, she's a doctor, but if your kid's been in the household for this many years, you'd probably think it's something you'd put a lot more effort into fixing. I don't know, I'm probably just projecting or something. Alright, book smart guy, go. Go, book smart powers. Yeah, I try not to think about that. Okay, I will... Yeah, let's ask about the general store. Actually, no, let's ask about this. Does she have a problem with cars? It took some convincing to get her to ride back with the cops last night, even after everything that happened in the woods. Wait, she actually got into a car last night? Wait, so she's fine with... Okay, so she just has a problem with cars. Because she also didn't want to get in the van, alright? She must have been really freaked out. That's how her parents died, car crash. She was in the car too, just some cuts and bruises. But she doesn't like cars or tries her best to stay away from them. I don't think she's ever going to actually leave this town. Yeah, car crashes happen. Actually, weirdest thing, my sibling, they got in another one, about, let me think. I think 2 months ago it was? I might have said it on stream before, but yeah. That was like the second one within like 2 or 3 years. It's nuts. Yeah, some people definitely shouldn't be on the road, and I do not know if I count as one of those because I don't know if I'd be too good at it, but I gotta figure it out. Yeah, let's ask if she's doing alright, because it's been an issue. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's some real trauma there, but it's been years. It's not fair, though. Zella was such a sweetheart, and so were her folks. It breaks my heart. Alright, you keep on bringing up leaving town, so let's ask about it. Yeah, this was the plan, and it still isn't. I was actually a couple years into vet school, top of my class, I might add. When my dad died. And I assume you couldn't keep taking classes. Mom wasn't up for running the store, and my brother, well, you met Miles if you haven't you'll meet Miles if you haven't already. I only want to take a semester off, help them get back on their feet, but it's been a year and change now. It's not just about my family, too. The general store? That's the general store. If it ends up going under, it's hard to imagine the whole town not collapsing with it. Yeah, we'll try to go back next semester. That seems a bit rough. I don't know if we should go there, alright. Living your family, like, this is admirable. Maybe you should stay here. You should wait on other people's permission to live your life, chase your dreams. I'm sure they'll be okay without you. You'd be a great vet. This just says explore. I forget if that means I move on from this or not. Okay, out of these options... that seems very defeatist. This... I like the bit about helping your family is very admirable. Maybe you should stay. I don't know about that part. If it was just that. Shouldn't wait on people for permission to leave. It's not about that. It's about the fact that the general store is an issue too. Chase your dreams. I'm sure they'll be okay without you. That sounds kind of weird. Like she doesn't do anything. I'm leaning towards you'd be a great vet. If I can do this without advancing... because this also says a decent... this could help me learn a decent bit about me as the protagonist. Because we know our mom's dead, but we're saying we don't know if our dad's dead. So that leads me to think we... our dad just ditched us. Yeah, plus we don't know how she'd take a question about her dad. We'll just say, you'd be a great vet. Aw, shucks. I was really into biology during my undergrad. And growing up under Stella, her mom gave me a special kind of love for animals. Okay, was the guy at the general store your brother? Miles, yeah. He didn't do anything weird, did he? It wasn't that he tried to make me, he just said I could. It's fine, I was just curious. Yeah, the phone one makes sense. God, but he was playing that Dragon Ball game. He spent like 200 on it last month. Oof. Okay. Important. Legends or Dokkan? That's the important question. Was it Legends or was it Dokkan? Because Dokkan is respectable. Okay, I can understand Dokkan. Legends... oh, dude, Legends is a really grindy game. I stopped both of them just because I lost my accounts a few times and I didn't want to grind back up again. But Legends is was a way harder grind back when I played it. Dokkan I can understand at least a bit. But not 200, dude. You can't spend 200 on the Dragon Ball game. You can't. You gotta go free, man. And again, a lot of people can't clear the harder stages without it, so you know what? It's fair. Don't get me wrong, he's family and I love the guy, but he sure doesn't make it easy. Yeah, he's a pay to win. I can't. Yeah, I don't like spending money in free games. I even judged my younger brother back when he was playing Fortnite and the Dragon Ball event came out. He was like, hey, I need to spend money to get the Dragon Ball event. And then he did it again for the Ben 10 event that happened. It was like, ugh. I just don't get it, but... eh. Not much I can do about that. Yeah, let's ask this one. I don't know. I think there's enough information. I don't think there's enough information yet to support any strong conclusions. But I've been wondering if what you two said was some sort of mutated animal. Like shrimp, hairless monkeys, or raccoons or something. Do you know about Morgan Island? It's off the coast of South Carolina, and there's a whole population of rhesus monkeys infected with herpes. Like 4,000 of them. Where do you split 4 and 1,000? Don't you type that as like one number? But I'm also gonna look up what are those monkeys. Like 4,004. Yeah, 4 and then 1,000. All right. Alright, what are rhesus monkeys? Oh, it's these little guys. Yeah, but that's definitely not it. Maybe the ditchlings are some kind of Appalachia research monkeys. Which sounds ridiculous now, but I said it out loud. I forget I said anything. I definitely don't buy it because we saw them. Those things are ditchlings. Those things were not monkeys. That sounds a bit harsh. I don't know about that. This... Here's the thing. I believe that they are what they are, but I don't know if this reads as playful ribbing, because she was saying that it sounds ridiculous, forget I said anything. I want to beat her down on it, but I don't know if this is me then saying I don't believe that they are the ditchlings. I firmly believe they are. It's just I feel the not makes it a bit rough. Because when you said the 4,000, the bold is meant to give emphasis. Come on, think. Also, is her arms separate from the rest of her model? Like, I'm looking at it, I'm just noticing, like, right here, there's, like, a hard split right here between the arm and the chest. And I guess her head is connected to all of this, so the head does make movements and stuff, so yeah, I guess it would make sense for it to be a separate thing. It's just I noticed this. Like, just move the arm down a tiny bit, like there, and then it just blends in better. This could also just be her realizing that I am serious about what I'm saying. I'm gonna lead with those things were not monkeys. I saw with my own eyes, they were way too messed up to be anything like monkeys. I mean, that doesn't rule out lab monkeys, right? It could be whatever made them hairless also caused weird swellings or altered their proportions. Like I said, we don't have anywhere near enough information. Okay, she didn't take it poorly. I kind of wish we brought up, like, cancer tiger too. I know it's a mountain lion, it's just I've gotten too used to calling it cancer tiger. Like, we haven't really talked about cancer tiger. What about these the ditchlings gives other things cancer? Like, is it their, like, mouth spikes that give people cancer? Is that how they work? No, we're not ditching anyone. Nah, that seems weird. We're gonna remain silent. You and Kaneko sat in comfortable silence for the last few minutes of the ride. Alright. You and Kaneko arrive at the mines before Stella. Stella's probably going to be another couple of minutes. Oh, she's good. Like, you can let the dog on the ground. Hey y'all, how was the ride? I'm gonna put Gretchen down for a sec. Did you run here? Yeah, it felt like running. I felt like getting a run in. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? We should go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on look on duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata at the mines. Tabitha? Yeah. I tried sneaking in her mind one or too many times. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. We're probably less likely to get caught if one of us, if only one of us is snooping it around there. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. What do you mean? Yeah, what's the third person gonna be doing? Just getaway driver? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on their first date? Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van? But no. I pair earbuds with a really good mic. We just do a group call. Yeah, that's a fair point. Just one last one. Tabitha and I aren't exactly friends. Pretty much all of the miners Shop at the general store. I don't want to make folks uncomfortable, you know? Probably for the best. Alright then, let's go. I don't like that Gretchen's moving around so much. I worry she's gonna run in. Let me get rid of this guy. I looked at your website on stream. Nothing's there. Actually, if nothing's there, then what are these bots even for? Stream boo, you confuse me. Alright, you'll do great. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Sel can give a heads up if Tabitha's on her way. Dang, I miss doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Oh, thanks, I do my best. Guess we should part ways and start the call. Okay, Gretchen's good, Gretchen's good. Good dog. Phone buzzes. Hey, can you hear us? Try saying something. I don't know. People have gotten accustomed to that. It's not like back in the day where it was weird and people didn't notice it. Like, are they really bulky earbuds? Now, people walk up and down the street with earbuds all the time. Alright. Something. Sound like you could chuckle on the other end of the line. Alright, cool. Nothing to do now but to enter the work site. Let's go. Press the unlock fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mine. Alright, I'm in. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. So these two, alright, group of miners. What do we even ask to these guys? Over to the nearest group of miners, blonde woman, broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zacchus. Alright, this guy we knew from the diner. I don't think we met these guys. Let's see. Got a reason for bothering us? No, don't bring up the bus guy. We're gonna get straight to the point. Let's just ask about Wayne. Yeah, he was really weird. He like showed up in front of my car. He had blood on him and stuff. Can you tell me about him? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut up. Missed that dude. A cut up. What happened to him versus this? This is actually, Either one could be rough. Because this one, they could just go into telling me what happened to him. But this one, they could tell me a bit more about them. But they could also think I'm talking stupid. I'm leaning towards the keen eye one because that is literally my skill trait. It gave me stuff. I'm just thinking this one's going to lead to them thinking I'm crazy. So I'm thinking we lean towards what happened to him. But the keen eye trait... You know, this is going to be available to me if I ever do a secondary run. I'm going to see what's going on here. I got the trait, I might as well use it. Wait, what? No way. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, well, I guess he ain't. And he hasn't even skipped town, huh? Pretty unexpected turn of events, if you ask me. What a relief. Thought something awful happened to the poor guy. That's a relief. Alright, let's ask. Well, what'd you think happened to him? What are you, some sort of cop? don't want to get Tabitha involved because me bringing it up could lead to them then trying to contact her directly. I'm just curious because I saw him last night. Look up. Hey Zach, come on, man. No, I've been here decades longer than you. I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyway. Yeah, sorry. Alright, cool. At least nothing happened there. Let's just hope he doesn't go to Tabitha. Maybe it was just me, but something seemed... But they seem to think Wayne was dead, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it wasn't just you? Don't worry about the miner storming off like that. That was pretty good info. Let's go to the other guys. Flashing movement in your periphery stops you in your tracks. There's something lurking in the shadows to your right. Against your better judgment, you turn to face it. Oh, it's the guy from the Steam art. You shouldn't have come here. It's dangerous. Let's try to keep things casual for now. Alright, your buddies seem to think you're dead. I'm the only person in this place who truly cares about your safety, don't forget that. Even if it's already too late to stop what's gonna happen. Now, if we gotta bring up one, let's bring up the mountain lion, sure. Or what's gonna happen? I won't say mountain lion because that was during the sun. Let's say this one because that was at night. Like, an hour or so before. Let's see. Watching. I would have stopped if you were ever truly in danger. Or you say another word, he's gone. But you there, just been getting static from you. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's go with this one. Oh, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. You okay? Some real ominous stuff to me. I'm the only person in this town who really cares about your safety, sort of thing. This means we're on the right track. You talk to Tabitha about this. I'm getting out of here. Let's do this one. What's that supposed to mean? The plot thickens. We do probably have to talk to Tabitha about this, but let's get a bit more info first. Also brave. Alright, got your back. Let's see. Find Tabitha. If she probably knows what's going on if she wasn't too shocked about him. Let's approach the next minor group. Okay, these guys seem more agreeable, talkative. That guy looks like the boiled nuts man. I doubt it though, because he's the one talking to me. Hey there, can we help you with something? Do you have a guy named Wayne? Wayne? Do you mean Sam Wayne? Why are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? Yeah, let's go with this one. Oh, thank God, everyone thought he was dead. Hold on now, creepy doesn't actually sound like Wayne, does it? I didn't know it was him. Name on his jacket? It's one of our jackets, but I switched with Isaac. But I switched with Isaac's. That don't make me Isaac's. No, it's gotta be him. There's no way he's dead. You ever think he's running around town, creeping on strangers and ignoring his friends and co-workers? Seems more likely that somebody took care of him, so to speak, and is running around in his clothes. Okay, Smith, that is quite the jump. I understand in silence for a moment, considering what they've just heard. It's not possible. That's ridiculous. This is messed up. But who'd do something like that? Wait, what'd I miss? I don't know. Why don't we ask his girlfriend? Lex, do you think? No way. Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her charms. A lot of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted? I've heard jilted before. Let me look that up. Jilted, being suddenly and heartlessly rejected by a romantic partner. Ooh, okay. Interesting. A lot of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, what are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. Okay, who is he seeing? Oh, whoa. You don't know, there's no way I'm poking that wasp nest. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be next on the chopping block. Yeah, we're gonna bail. They're not gonna be receptive. Dang, let's ask about this one then. Weird how. Weird animal sightings, odd noises in the woods. That probably makes the most sense. Actually, they might have seen Cancer Tiger. Let's ask about that. A second one. Not even like 10 minutes after. Alright. Well, goodbye. Have you seen any weird animals? Strange question. We don't exactly get out much. What does that have to do with Wayne? Okay, let's go with odd noises in the woods. Nothing but screech owls. Then people getting sick, because that's what the Tabitha told me. Bosses out for all our health? Then sure, knocking in the mines. I don't think so. Can you hear anything down here? Alright, that's all. Anything else? I don't know about if these guys are the ones to ask about Tabitha. They already said she looks out for all their health, so I think that's fine. Alright, yeah. Don't mention it. Let's pack it up, boys. Back to work. Should we check in? Just a heads up. The only group I still see out here is pretty close to the main office. This will be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I give you all that much of warning if Tabitha's coming out. Okay, I'm not exactly trying to hide it. I just want answers to stuff. All right, good luck. Going around asking questions, huh? Yeah. You look like you're from the inspector's office. Alright, well, I'm asking about Sam Wayne. Oh, he got in some trouble, didn't he? Why, you see him around? What's that young buck up to? He's been murdered by someone who's going around wearing his bloody clothes. Yeah, I think this one helps get us more information. Disappear not long after. Oh, you mean the boss? As far as I know, that never ended. Ooh. Yeah, I figured he just ran off to live in that big mansion with his belle. That's interesting. Okay. Hmm. I guess that would make sense of her reaction too. The thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. Oh my god, gross. As if you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman in a mean showed the slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. So there's a lot of ex-lovers in Tabitha's past. Fair enough. But I suppose this begs the question: did she run him off, or did some jealous son of a bitch oust him? Oh, interesting point. Let's get the clearance. Are you talking about Paralane? Lord, no. Even Wayne, even Wayne had his standards. I thought literally Paralane didn't have her day. Let's ask weird. All kinds of weird stuff happens in the hills. What sort of weird do you mean? People getting sick. I mean, some of the older miners, sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. Alright, animal sightings. Saw a raccoon with a big old tumor last week. Spooked something awful. That's nature for you, not always pretty. Leave it at that. Noises from the woods. All the time, howling, screaming, all sorts of, fiendish caterwauking. Probably just screech owls and bobcats. Might be, might not be. But I heard something the other night that the sphere of God should bring down my spine, I'll tell you. Don't bring up the ditchling. Let's go with that. You intentionally miss? No, I'm talking to these guys. What are you talking about? I'm not intentionally messing with you. I'm talking to them. See, that's 2 against 1. I'm just saying. I've been around a long time. I know a bobcat when I hear one. All right, knocking in the mines. Heard the Tommy knockers. Of course we have. We're old timers. All of us knew it was here before the machine got brought in. She invited another Tommy knockers. What a nuisance, always stealing my hammers. True, had a pickaxe stolen too. And we heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels. It was enough to make a man pray. Think going into the mine shaft alone? Could always partner. Come partner with me? Going with you, am I? Alright, that's all on that front. Then thanks for the help. Ah. I was wondering when she would show up. Right, what the hell are you doing here? And that's our cue. Pardon us. You shouldn't be here. This place is dangerous. Why can't you just stay in the estate and stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? And what's the ridiculous thing And what's that ridiculous thing doing in your ears? Are you trying to record my employees? Are you trying to record me? Typical phone-addicted city dweller. Ugh. God, I have a meeting in 5 minutes. Can't even drive you back. Okay, look, I don't want you wandering around anywhere else. Stay here for an hour. I can take you back to the estate as soon as my meeting wraps up. Can you please do that for me? I can go back on my own. But I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna stay here. Alright, let's go with this one. Alright, what happened to him? Excuse me? I'm not dating anybody. I don't even know Sam Wayne. I've been telling you this, clearly trying to spread rumors and hurt my character. Who said what? I want names. Yeah, he's been following me? How should I know? I don't even know what these people told you. But I'm sure it's all BS. I don't involve myself with their lives. I think a bunch of miners on break were just being honest with a random stranger wanders into their camp. You're more naive than I thought. I need to get to my meeting. If you don't want to be followed by some weirdo, just stay home. Sorry I wasn't able to give you a warning. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Let's just get to the van. You're interrupted by a side move. Oh, is that the kid? Girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of the hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. What's she doing here? Probably a delinquency. Yeah, what kind of delinquency? Ooh. Okay. Oh, I see him. I see him. What's he doing up there? Rush over the hill to get your bearings. The sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dirty footprints point towards the mine. Can we address him? There's something we need to address, please. She didn't. Oh, I guess the old Maxwell place isn't a secret hangout spot these days. But she saw the mine. The place was shut down like 100 years ago. After the lapse that killed 100 people. I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into the abandoned coal mine. Let me start on my risk-taking years? Yeah. Never did anything like this. Yeah, I would never. Okay, maybe I've put my head in there a few times. Let's sit in there before someone gets hurt. You sure you want to tag along? Fulton and I can handle this on our own. Much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalie get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. We follow you, briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, we'll tell her that, hey, we saw a kid wander into there. And she probably won't take it because she's in a meeting, so we could at the very least leave a voicemail. But we should inform her. Oh, there it is. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. Kid stuck on the saw mine, figure you should know. Okay, why do things keep happening to me? Whatever, I'll head over as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? That seems a bit... I don't want to lie. No, we're doing honesty. We're doing honesty. We already said we were going in. We got to commit. Sorry, mine's up. Yeah, don't just hang up. Alright, go. Mining adventure. Inside the mine is warmer than you expected. The air is thick and wet. Ceiling hanging much lower than you are tall. Forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat. You begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Okay, but where are the footprints? Hey, you made it. Told you would. I'll be honest. You didn't. I was hoping we would get Rosaline out of here without anyone calling the cops on her. Or us. Tabitha better not try to have us arrested for trespassing. I won't worry about her calling the cops. I stuck in the mines dozens of times and she never called the cops on me. That's because you have a weird thing. I'm pretty sure Tabitha actively hates me. And believe me, the feeling is extremely mutual. Well, it matters that the gang's all here. We'll find Rosalina in no time. Look, I didn't know you had history, okay? I just figured it's the safe thing to do. The deeper you progress in the mines, the heavier the air becomes. Coldest hangs thick clouds around you. Even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Jeez, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be. And this one's real bad. No, because of the child miners. Or should I say the minor miners. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there was one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes at dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. Can't believe you'd come down here on purpose. Yeah, that was part of my ghost hunting phase. Jeez, the things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. Okay, but where are the footprints? We should be tracking something. Stella pauses as sounds rush overhead. My god, what was that? The mine's going to collapse. We're all going to die, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how the wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It brings back memories. My last foray dives into the deep depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Local wildlife, for instance. We don't want to be dealing with local wildlife. It could be the ditchlings. Stella turns her flashlight towards an alcove overhead. Those guys got me good last time I was here alone. Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm not going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little on it. You could wait outside. You could back off. That solves both problems. Get stopped in sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea what that was. It sound like knocking to you guys? That sounds like a fair explanation. Could be, or maybe it's Tommy knockers. Okay, no, Tommy knockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around here, but it's got something to do with the mystery. The review interrupted by a second, much less distant sound that of a can being propped open. Ah, there they are. Okay, no, that wasn't Tommy knockers. Yeah, it's gonna be the kids. Why the option? You can follow Stella further into the mine. There's the guy. How are you getting service down here? How are you getting service? Be a sigh of relief as the tight passageway gives way to a small cavern. A group of teens turn and stares at you with annoyance. Oh, what the hell are you all doing here? What the hell are you doing here? You creeps, are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I want an echo, I tell it to the Grand Canyon. I forget, does the Grand Canyon echo? Yeah, I go with that one. I'm 15, you loser. Who even are you? That's faulty. Tap this, because why did you tell everyone everything? Rosalina, your dad's worried sick about you. If you ask me, he's right to worry. Why the hell did you be hanging out in the old mine? Think hanging out in the old mine would be a good idea. Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? Yeah, because no one usually comes here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now. So we had to find a new hideout. Which you instantly found. So I guess we have to find an even more secluded place where we could just be ourselves. Can't believe your dad's been able to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. Why does everyone say Rosalina? I would assume some, like, her friends would abbreviate it to Rosa. I think that qualifies as harassment. Right, Becca, it's messed up. I don't need them telling me where I can be. Could you at least check in so he knows you're not dead? He loves you and he worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you guys have school tomorrow anyway? It's fall break. And we're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where'd you get those? Teens avoid eye contact. Miles tries to melt into the cavern wall. Okay, I know it wasn't you. Miles, it better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it was me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. It sounds like you're stuck in harassing, that's all. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's like anyone even comes on Tuesdays. And Mom's there, so it's fine. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. But I always have to be the responsible one. Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he saw this? Oh, I don't think you bring up the dad. that might be a bit rough. You're making the point that could lead to some issues. What would if you stole from the family store to dick around in the abandoned mine? Right, Dad's dead, Kanika, but if you were here, he'd be disappointed in you. Why I'm such a bossy jerk. Because if we're having canned margaritas in a place and no one's supposed to bother us. I think it'd be better if we said, hey, I figured I should tell you, I called the cops before I came in here, so you gotta leave. That's probably a better way to get them out of here. Do we want to... This feels like it's going to go somewhere else that all this other stuff doesn't, so I kind of want to see where this goes. But it's not marked as, like, explore, where I could do other stuff, so I don't know... I kind of want to see where this goes, because this seems very different from literally everything else here. I'll see, why not? You're down here drinking with kids as young as 13, that's messed up. Whatever. We'll talk about us like we're not here. Yeah, we can hear you. Don't butt in, I'm trying to make a point. We're perfectly capable of taking care of ourselves. We don't need a bunch of sad 20-somethings telling us where we can be and what we can do. Not sad, where'd you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. That's actually a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says they only abandoned this area because there wasn't enough coal left. Not because it's dangerous or anything, so we can hang out here anytime we want. Ooh. Correction, your father was the foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. What? Oh. Hey, Dabby. It's probably for the best that she's here. Do none of you understand that a boarded up mind entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on, this place is way sturdy. Check it out. Why? I get you're making a point, kid, but you're really stupid. Oh, that was the knocking we were hearing earlier. My God, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. Don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump and hit things. No offense, Rosalina. I'm thinking the other 8th graders are totally immature. Like you, Rosalina, you're chill and smart too. Okay, enough. Damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. Can't believe I actually agreed with Tabitha about something. But this is the worst place I've ever seen in my entire life. And I would like to see the sun before I die. Come on, you guys, maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous things all the time, and I still do dangerous things now. Who are we to tell them they can't hang out? Or where they can hang out? I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own the mine. It is entirely within my right to tell them to leave. It's like entirely within my right to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from the mines not clear enough? Alright, hell yeah, Tabitha, tear her to shreds. Look, we just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell him about you have to sleep, but what is going on here? We've been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. Okay, why does Dad say you can't stay at your house? Got a hot plate and a couple of cots in the back room. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. I don't care about your home life. If you're gonna do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Oh, she didn't like that. I don't even know if that was meant to happen. Her eyes just went black. Look, Rosalie, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all of that. He's a good guy, and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. And I should care about that because it's a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore, and he's lying to save face. What a coward. Alright, Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Becca, you said it was haunted. I can't believe you didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish you would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it, and I'm just still a little kid. Okay, you're all children. None of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might have some actual character. Right, exactly, Rosalina's not mature anyways. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. Okay, this is a bit of ping pong on what they think of Rosalina. Alright, that doesn't mean she is not mature. I still have a pork chop after all. I rest my case. Wait, what'd you say about child labor? Yeah, this is a fair way to go about it. Just, like, give your input that you guys should talk about it. Yeah, anywhere that isn't here. Yeah, just get out of the mine. Can we do that? I couldn't agree more. Yeah, if Rosalina's house is haunted, we should like break in. Ghostbuster or something. It sounds pretty rad to me. Alright, whatever gets you out of my mind. Zane, you can't go bust ghosts if there's no ghosts. And Rosa lives there. We can't break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. And we could figure it out if we bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well then problem solved. Why is everyone constantly talking in this mine? We already established that we'll leave. Can we just go? Alright, Rosalina, you could probably... you could always stay over at my house until Stella's Ghostbuster place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Alright, why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There's no ghost. Yeah, can we just get out of the mine? I don't care, and I can't believe I wasted so much of my time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. Alright, you hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest you and the rest of your kids leave this empty mine before someone gets a black lung or crushed by rocks. Or meets one of the terrible fates of the people who tend to meet in old abandoned mines. Why is the cutoff? We're gonna see a guy here. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. It wasn't me, I swear. Yeah, he's the one who jumped. Alright, then what was it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella? Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody's staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Here's something over the sound of Stella pleading with Kanika and Tabitha, shuffling of feet on stone and whispering a mischievous deep. Can we talk about the fact that we saw a guy earlier in the tree? Yeah, catch him in the act. What is it? You turn to see Becca and Alexis gone. Rosa is crawling into a small tunnel in the cavern wall. But she hastens her movement when your eyes fall on her. Yeah, guys, they're running away. Rose is undeterred by your alarm, instead slipping into the tunnel, joining her friends. Alright, unbelievable. You're kidding me? Hey, at least they didn't go. He's probably too big, and he's too focused on the grind. Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and like, I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. They must have squeezed through the child-sized tunnel. Damn, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. Stella, stop sneaking around my mines. Please, I am literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could already be done with this little mess. But no, it'd have to be remnants from a bygone era. Didn't you just talk about how child labor was a good thing a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mine. Alright, Becca's head pops through the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here millions of times. Yeah, Becca says it's safe, then we're totally safe. Whatever, come on you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where the tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If those idiots get themselves lost and die, I'm not letting their family sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities? At this point, honestly, the kids are not paying attention. They're not doing anything. You might as well, honestly. Like, yeah, obviously you don't want them to die, but if they're being stupid and they're doing stupid things in a place where stupid stuff happens, yeah, you gotta have side things set up. Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mind. Except for you, Falchi. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure, I can never fit through that tunnel anyway. They crossed the barrier, I cannot, so my time is up here. But only because Stella promised me a ghost tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyways. The service down here sucks. You don't do your dailies when you open the game? I guess it's fair. Most of my dailies are nuts. You gotta do like a whole run in order to do them. And dude, it's like an hour to do a run nowadays. Ugh. Bet you don't do your dailies like once you get in? That is stupid. And how are you doing it with service down here? The load times will take forever. I will happily escort these knuckleheads out of here. Oh, is that her closing her eyes? I can't fully tell. It looks like there's just meant to be eyes there, but I don't know if that's just really dark makeup. No, you are not about to weasel your way out of this, Stella. Why'd her glasses fog up? Oh, come on, Tabby. I've been down there a ton. I can totally help out. There's no getting rid of you as they're fine. I won't waste my time arguing. A lot of stories about rescuers needing their own rescues. We should get some professionals down here. That's not going to help. She's going to say no. What's the point of going after them? They don't want to listen to us. I have to come with you. You know what? Out of all of these, I guess it couldn't hurt to say this one. Okay, I am a professional. I also would prefer to resolve this issue without a word getting out if possible. Yeah, that's why she didn't call the cops, alright? And I don't want to deal with angry parents trying to sue me for their own negligence. Yeah, it's the parents' fault. What are you saying inspiring? That I'm on her with this. Like, the parents are stupid. Don't worry, Faulty. It'll be fine and safe. It'll be fun and safe. Fun and safe like last night? Give me a break, Stella. Yeah, but... I'd be out of this mine by now. I'd be out of this mine by now, but I really want to see where this goes. That just sounds really petulant. Let's just go. So let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it's easier to cover more ground without her. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night. Who knows if we'll have to do climbing. Can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Yeah, Zane is into this. I'm curious if he's gonna stay. Get a better shirt though, dude. That thing is way too low. Kika, Miles, and Zane head towards the entrance of the mines, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up to them if we go this way. As you move deeper into the mines, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. Becca, why are we doing this? I thought you thought Tabitha was, like, really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around. So we can't just let her boss us around. Oh, you hear that? Someone thinks you're cool. Can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Mm. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Hey. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are neat. Come on, she doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? Why does that matter? I mean, not yet, but I'm in the talks with Meat Rice. And I make plenty from ads and donations. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool? I feel nothing about it. The opinions of children don't interest me. I don't know, you kind of hesitated there. You're reading into things you're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just believe your livelihood revolves around what people think. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think of you doesn't mean that I care what people think of me. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. You do care. Alright. I'm glad there's not gossip about me. Yeah, I know they're teens, but some of this... Yeah, but some of that stuff stung. Another knock interrupts your thoughts, followed by another, followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? Yeah, it's just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, it's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it's just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. I saw it. Shut up, there's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Yeah, let's go book smart. Sonic active mind echoing through the walls, right? No, it's Tommy Knockers, I'm sure of it. It's not Tommy Knockers. That said, it's also definitely not an active mine. We use a machine these days that sounds nothing like that. Probably just rocks falling somewhere deeper in the mine. Which is also bad for obvious reasons. We did talk about that earlier, so alright, makes sense. I could ask this, but would that come off as, like, me not believing her? Because I got faith that she knows this mine well enough. Yeah, let's go with this. It might open something. Yes, I'm familiar with all the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not too far from here where everything joins back up. Alright, then let's get going. As you progress deeper into the mines, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you could still hear echoes of terrified teens. They're panicked arguing, bouncing around the pitch-black corridors. And here we are. The tunnel they called through passes through the chamber below. It shouldn't be too hard to find them once we get down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted. Tabitha crawls up the ladder. Crawls up the ladder? Okay, yeah. Crawls up the ladder and disappears over the edge. Alright, let's do this. Hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. That ladder's gonna break, isn't it? Pretty sure this is the way back, come on. Pretty sure, I thought you've been down here before. Okay, maybe I haven't gone this far in, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out, hurry. I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it's actually this way. Shut up, I don't even wanted you to come with us anyway. Why are you being so mean? Becca. Yep, they're close, all right. Good thing they're so damn loud. Sounds like they're really lost. Voice around you, voice of teens. Your companions sound odd, distant. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. How does that... Alright. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. Desperate need to persevere, to perceive and be perceived. No one's stopping me? Yeah, are you alright, Faulty? What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Oh, okay. Alright, Faulty, are you alright? Thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something. Then you and Tabby conked out. I'm fine. You could barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Alright, neither of you muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm going to get you some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit intent on your rescue. Okay, you raise up your elbows, head still swimming from the visions. Your surroundings swimming back into focus, your head throbs and the knocking continues. Now magnitude is more intense than ever. I don't know why Stella would ditch us like this. I don't think that makes sense. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Alright, you're getting us even more lost this way. If you're sure, why don't you just leave? Can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Like, I'm just trying to help. I said go. Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her, you know, right? Alright, pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where she's going. We shouldn't just lie. She wouldn't just lie. The incredibly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate. Okay, but what is going on with Tabitha? You can't help but notice the timber struts around you trembling as if they were being struck by invisible blows. With each knock, they're all that stand between you and the many tons of rock over your head. And they suddenly seem very fragile. God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What just happened? That seems like the most important thing to say. Either I had a sort of vision, did you see it, or I remember you diving towards me. Did you know something would happen? Oh, you have reaction to that. I've seen horror movies. You look like you were about to wander off and get yourself killed. I didn't want to let you out of my sight, not down here. Rosaline appears in the passageway to your left, out of breath and teary-eyed. I'm sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with that knocking, but that's the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up the ladder, both of you. Wait, Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't leave them there. You can't leave them there. I know which way they're going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Do you have a death wish, little girl? This isn't a movie. Best thing we do is help those girls right now is not get buried alive ourselves. Ooh. mean, what happens if we do go after them and then it's collapse and stuff? Worst case scenario, like, like, if I die, game's over. I don't know if, like, would I just go back to a save point? I don't know, I'll save and I'll see what happens. I'm on the side with Tabitha right here, but I'm gonna lean towards going to get them. Faulty, do not do this to me. Look, we're not just leaving kids to die. Yeah, don't you do this to them. Alright, come on, let's be quick. We must be quick. Alright, the mine shake with each new thunderous blow. The bits of rock dust fall off the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. Rosalina leads the way. Tabitha isn't too far behind you. I thought this was the way out. I thought you'd been down here millions of times already. I was making it up, okay? Swear to God, Faulty, if we get stuck down here. Yeah, be thankful, be thankful. We'll see about that. Come on, get them kids, get them kids. Alright, I don't want to die down here. Yeah, just grab him. Just grab him and go. No need to talk, just go. Quickly push towards the entrance. Pieces fallen rock littering the path around you. All of you start climbing now. Follow suit, start climbing. Because it moves the kind of switches you'd expect from someone who's spent her entire... Oh, alright, gotcha. Why couldn't you just listen to someone older than yourself, Becca? I'm sorry, okay, God, just keep going. To your horror, you can see cracks forming in the walls of the tunnel. But no, we're getting them out, we're getting them out. Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. Oh, that looks bad. Knocking fades, you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. I was like, no, she's not okay. She's not okay. Look at that foot. She's clearly not okay, idiot. But hey, you're all alive. You know what? You're all alive. That's what matters. Let's go. Knocking stopped at least, but all of you stay exactly where you are. I'm going to make some calls. Yeah, at least the kids are alive. Pop their heads through the mine entrance. Tyler just stormed out of there. Are you... Oh my god, yeah, oh my god, indeed. So already called the ambulance? Mm-hmm. But that means cops are gonna come. They're gonna know I was drinking. They're gonna know we went there to drink, right? But yeah, that does not matter. Oh, she's gonna ditch. All right. Make us run through the gap of the board. Scampers away. One of them should wait by the gate. Like, what happened to me? I'm further in than her. Am I messed up? There's a lot about her. What happened to me? Why am I not looking at her from like over here? Am I okay? We should wait by the gate to make sure they can find us up here. I should check in with Tabby and see if she needs help. We're going to We're gonna get help. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, I'll go down to the gate. Rosalina, I'm sorry, I'll be back soon. We're gonna get you out of here. You're gonna be just fine. Balti and Alexis will keep you safe until that. Yeah, what's going on with me? Am I gonna die? No. Like, yeah, your foot's gone, but you're gonna be fine. No, come on, the ambulance is fine. Rosalina's breath comes in quick, irregular bursts. If I don't make it, tell my dad I'm sorry. I'm the one who has something to be sorry about. This is all me and Becca's fault. We should have never gone down here. It's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Alright, thank you, Faulty. I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. I couldn't have done it without your help. Yeah, let's come for her. She's the one dealing with stuff right now. It's true, Rosaline, you're really brave, braver than I am, and smarter. If I hadn't stuck with Becca, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it would have been different. It's just not fair what happened to you. Yeah, but then Becca would have died. Like, this is pretty much the best case scenario in terms of, like, saving people. This does suck, but at the very least, no one's in the ground, so that much is good. You're the nicest person I know, Rosalina. Still awake, just hurts like hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand until they come back with help, okay? Let's just grasp Rosalina's hand, tears streak down both their cheeks. You sit in silence together, waiting for the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Some of my men are on the way with rock lifts. They'll get you out of there soon. Should we, like, tie up her leg or something to stop blood? Alright, they're over here, Earl. Jesus H. Christ, you weren't kidding about an emergency. This will be a bit for the ambulance. The nearest depot is over in Bayverd. So it'll be at least another half hour. Excuse me? Okay, I'm seeing the direness of the situation. Hey, the man, you got half an hour to get her out. Move it. The Oscar, there he is. You have to be sorry, it's okay, we're all here. Oh, we should really, like, get her leg to stop the blood from going. We gotta handle that. Or is, like, her leg still being there helping that? I don't know. Tabitha's men quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina from the rubble just as the ambulance. Alright, there you go. Beautiful. Sir, I'm sorry that sir, I'm afraid there's no space in the back. What do you mean, I can't ride with her? You're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Braverd, so it's quite a ways. Is she going to be okay? She's going to make it right? Yes, sir, promise you. We're going to do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. I'll be there as fast as I can. Promise you won't be alone. Okay, she's gonna be fine. Paramedics loads Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you off the side as the police talk to Tabitha and her men. Alright, what happened there? Let's see. Yeah, that's a point. At least nobody died. That's true, but it doesn't answer my question. Yeah, We don't gotta go with the after school. The Becca's the problem. Can't go blaming a teenager. It was Tommy Knockers about another mind. Really? The what? Yeah, come on. We don't gotta go with the supernatural stuff right now. We gotta explain, like, the other stuff that happened. Well, he does also believe the ghost, so maybe he'll believe the Tommy Knockers. But we also don't know it was the Tommy Knockers. It could be something completely separate. I'm just assuming the ditchlings are, like, associated with one central thing. I'm not sure if there's going to be multiple cryptids. We don't know what caused the collapse, but mine is just as much fault as Becca's. Miles is just as much the fault as Becca. Alright, gotcha. No, this is no teenager's fault. It's a parent's job to make sure their kids don't deliberately put themselves in these situations. Rosalina was mad at me, and instead of fixing the thing that was driving her away, I just ignored her. This is my fault. Oscar. Alright, I'm the parent here. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about our house being haunted. But I've seen things I can't explain. It's only gotten worse over time. She told us about it down in the mine. For what it's worth, I believe you. No comment, but after tonight, I'll know. Yeah, I think it's like mascara. Or like with her eyes, because they just keep going like pitch black. Once you're back from the hospital, can we can check it out for you. Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I assumed he would be in the car right now. Like, I assumed they already left. Alright, I've got to go. Mr. Gutierrez, is it okay if I come with you too? I want to be there for her. Of course, it'll be good for her to see a friendly face. Shouldn't you contact your parents first? To then over to Oscar's car to drive off. You should tell her parents what's going on. Left us down. That's not her. She had to get the other ones out. Yeah, talk about your vision. There was a stone carving in the wall of the pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talked about the mind stuff a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Faulty and Tabitha had, like, simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. Yeah, can I talk about the ditchling that I saw in the trees? And, like, why I didn't bring that up? Like, can I just be like, hey, for reference as well, I saw a thing in the trees, and I just thought, it's probably nothing. I thought it wasn't worth bringing up. Apparently it was worth bringing up. That was too easy to be the ditchling thing. Yeah, I think you're right. Got a lot of unanswered questions, too, even more than we had this morning. We had a lot of questions this morning. This is a little too magic for me. Just because you two had bad things happen doesn't mean there's a pattern, right? That's about Rosalina. The paramedic said she was stable. She's a tough kid. She'll be okay. All right, there you go. Then what happens now? Because she didn't leave us. She had to go get the other ones out. That's perfectly logical. What happens now is we go home. Hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. May I have a quick word with your cousin, miss, in private? Okay, fine, just make it quick. And don't you dare try to pull anything on him. He did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk with us? We witnessed this too. Sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. What a coincidence running into you 2 nights in a row. This is my colleague, Deputy Deckerson. Or Derrickson, yeah. Pleased to meet you, Faulty. Apologies for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. A man has to have his me time. But I was debriefed on the events of last night, even though we're still not sure of if what went on could be considered a crime. Duke has been missing since then. Though we found neither hide nor hair of him. Could he just be on an extended hunting trip? Wouldn't be the first time he's done something like that. I was told the footage showed a dead body, but we couldn't get the camera working. So no way to confirm until we track him down. Oh yeah, they didn't have the footage. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, how would Sully get it back to them now? Because she took the data out and it doesn't have a dead body anymore. That's a bit of an issue. I understand both of these were terribly unfortunate accidents that had nothing to do with you being in the area, but as officers of the law, we have to understand that the little things are suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. And we have to ask you, what exactly were the teenagers doing in the mine owned by your family? And why were you down there to begin with? Okay, let's see. Okay, your questions, but can we also talk about the man that's been stalking me? I would normally just go lawyer, but we don't got a lawyer around here. I would very much just want to lawyer up, but... Let's explore. Let's explore. His name is Sam Wayne, and he used to work at the mines here. Seems an awful lot like Deflection to me, wouldn't you say, Earl? It's a nice town. People don't go stalking strangers in these parts. Okay, can you at least take the description? Fine. Dexter scribbles down your description of Wayne. Watch too many movies. Now you can tell us what happened down here? Yeah, no problem. I saw some teens sneak into the mine and went after them. Of course, very noble of you. Pardon our questions, just trying to gather the facts to see. Just being thorough, our duty as officers of the law. Well, if there's nothing more you could tell us, I suppose we'll let you go on about your evening. But we may be in touch. Have a good one. Yeah, no problem. Alright, now we go back with Tabitha, presumably. Make your way towards Stella and Kanika. Just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Neeks? So, no, it's just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. Hey, I guess the cops are done with you. What are they gonna do? What, are they gonna take you in for being present at the accident? Sorry if they give you a hard time. Small town cops, you know? No, it was fine. They were pretty reasonable. Always blaming everything on drifters, even acts of good, I guess. Excellent, you didn't get arrested. Now, come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get home. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. See you tomorrow, okay? Please stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll take these guys when I'm back. That doesn't say a word as the car cuts through the darkened road. Try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives wary of what may lurk behind the trees. Yeah, let's just go with that. How are you holding up? Poorly, but I'd really rather we don't get into it. Alright. So we don't gotta talk about her. If I say this, she's just gonna be like, Just be like, well, you put yourself there. That's your own fault. All right, so let's go with... Yeah, let's go with sorry about today. She doesn't answer. Yeah, I talk too much, or... At least you called. Yeah, there you go. At least you called. There you go. Yeah, you shouldn't have kept, you should have kept tighter reins with that girl. I never got into any trouble like that when I was a teen. And I have Caroline to thank for that. Hit it at the time, but the strictness paid off. What am I telling you this for? It's fine. Yeah, there you go. I'd like to know more about you. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now. But I think I'd like that. Aw, that's nice. Hey, I am on the side that the adults need to do a better job. Exactly. Who aren't ready to be parents shouldn't be parents. And clearly there are some parents who aren't ready. Take the librarian. There are tons of people more qualified to be parents who can't even conceive. And here is having a kid at 19, clearly letting her do whatever the hell doing whatever the hell she wants. And look where it got her. Even if she doesn't lose that leg, she's going to carry what happened tonight with her for the rest of her life. I see her losing, like, the foot, definitely. The entire leg, not sure. That's not fair. Oh, could you not have kids? Because you brought up the whole point of people who can't even conceive. That was the whole thing. Do you want kids? Lots of people want kids. Alright, that's rough on her. Let's go with the Kanika bit. Alright, she pushes my buttons. Some kind of history, or I like her? She's a nice enough person, but I am more curious on the history. Let's go. No, quit talking. I need to focus on the road. Alright, yeah, fine. Yeah, there's something else here I really want to say, so let's go in silence. She's had a rough day. That was a nice enough talk. We can part on decent terms. Once again, across the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure is the precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about the kids, by the way. It was unexpected. You should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. See you in the morning. Yep, head to bed. Yeah, I get that she's worried about me, but at the same time, yeah, we should have I'm perfectly fine with us going in there to get the kids. Yeah, I'm curious what stuff changes here. Like, do we get more interactions with all of them if we... Like, do I get more interactions with all three of them if I wait for her and then we go into the mines? Or is it just me and her talking a bunch and they already found the kids and we just, like, catch up to them? Yeah, I'm already seeing a lot of ways this could branch out. I'm very much looking forward to playing more of this in the future. Claps in... Love this game? Hey, nice to meet you. Let's see. Claps into have this dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the saw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Phone buzz on the table. Yo, these are those things, right? Oh yeah, there you are. There you go. Kanika sends a picture a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. You only see like 10 to 50% in a single playthrough. Crazy depth. Really? Okay. Nice. I'm only doing my first one, so I'm very curious. I'm also curious what my set of stuff is gonna do, because I was scrolling through YouTube, I think 2 or 3 days ago, and it was talking about, I assume it was from the devs, because they were talking about their game. Like, they kept on phrasing it like that. And they said that you can actually save both people. You can save the dog, and you can save the old man by having, like, a strength build. I'm a bit curious, though. Why would the dog be in danger? Because the old man gets shot, obviously, but it's entirely framed as, like, it was something he did to himself. Like, he messed up, he ended up getting shot. Why would the ditchlings go after the dog? Like, what do they want from it? Like, maybe just to eat? Maybe... Oh, wait a minute. What if they... What if they were going after the dog to give it cancer? I don't want to spoil. Don't worry, don't worry. I gotcha. I'm just curious. Also, yeah, I didn't text them that I got back home. That's on me. It wasn't cancer? Ooh. Okay, so it's not cancer. Yeah, I saw them again, too. Another picture, this time it was staring from the tree. These things are definitely not hairless monkeys, raccoons, or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. Guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You have to talk to animals, Trey. They would help clarify. That is a thing I was very much thinking of. I was thinking, like, I saw the talk to animals trait. I was like, that sounds pretty cool. I don't know how much it would be important. It seems very important. Like, the moment I saw the ditchlings, I was thinking, wait a minute. If I have talk to animals, can I talk to the ditchlings? Yeah, I definitely want to do, like, a talk to animals run through. I want to see where it goes. Because it sounds like it could be very fun. It would also clear up a decent bit of stuff. Like, if I talk to the mountain lion, it would probably give me some info. You think about looking in the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. Adrenaline from this evening is finally... You don't even take a shower, Jesus. Gretchen has lines, the possum in your drawer has lines. Crazy if the possum in the drawer. That would actually be really fun. Yeah, I wanna... I kind of wanna, like, go through chapter 1 again with the Talk to Animals trait. I'll wait until I finish my first playthrough. Or at least I catch up to it, because it's not done yet, right? It's like Deltarune. It's just they release like 5 or so chapters, but it's not done yet. Alright, I'll get to the end of what's available, and then I'll go back through and do like an animals playthrough, because that sounds like it'd be really fun. What would I pair it with? Yeah, there's still one more... Oh, okay, so I'm coming at the tail end. Alright. For the last 2 episodes. 2 and 1. Alright. Alright, at least I'm not waiting that long. It reminds me of what happened with me in Tears of the Kingdom. Everyone was constantly talking about how they were waiting like multiple years between Tears of the Kingdom being announced and like Breath of the Wild coming out. I got into it. I think I got Breath of the Wild slightly after Tears of the Kingdom got announced, so I didn't have to wait that long. So yeah, I just get to skip the whole wait. Beautiful. Alright, your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping. Actually, I also just thought about it. Why would I take a shower here? This place is not the best. Stare down at the ominous pictures in your phone. You should message them that you're home safe. You said you were going to do that. Like, they've been talking a bunch. You haven't said a thing. Holdy, pick up your phone and tell them, hey, I made it home, by the way. I'm safe. Like, you told them you were going to text them. You got to text them now. Tired bone shaking. No, you text them. Close your eye, you see Rosalina's face, twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-stained cheeks. Trapped by powers beyond your control, terrified of what her uncertain future would hold. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding, and the door swings open. Ooh. Yeah, here's a talk to animal segment here. Well, I think you're gonna be waiting about 10ish. How long? 10ish months or so. But don't quote me on that. Hey, no problem. No problem. At the very least, it's not what I assume to be multiple years. And at the very least, I got in before the ending. So that's the one I'm the most happy about, is I just got in at some point before the ending comes out. All the scenes are hand-drawn. Yeah, I can see it. Are they hand-drawn, but some assets are... Like, are they hand-drawn, but some of the assets aren't, like, fully connected? Like, I doubt every single thing is fully done. Because I saw, like, Kanika... Like, I drove with Kanika on the way to the mine, and I saw that her arm was, like, here, but there was, like, a little bit of something here. Like, triangle shape, as opposed to, like, firmly blending into her chest. I assumed it was, like, Photoshop layers or something, which I can fully buy. It's still hand-drawn, but not all, like, one piece. Scenes I believe are hand-drawn. I don't know about everything else. Yeah, I gotcha. It is a beautiful art style. I very much like the look of this game. I feel the cat should be a bit darker, though. Like this side of the cat should be a bit darker, but I'm pretty sure that's just because it's a character as opposed to part of the background. Just the cat. It's always just the cat. It's nice to see another living being here, even when it's unfriendliest half of this cat. Comfort of presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into... No, you text them that you're alive. You text them you're alive. Ah, Volta, you're stupid. You're stupid. What's wrong with you? No, not the invisible rock, no. Is what's going on here really going to matter? Because last time we were focusing on that one kid and, like, the house or something, and that didn't really mean much. What traits did you pick? I picked Bookworm and Keen Eye. Yeah, I finish episode 2 with Keen Eye as your traits and Bookworm. And episode 2, episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. If I continue... Oh, this roll say save your game now. Yes. Yeah, I picked Keen Eye and Bookworm because they seemed like they would give me a lot of options. They gotta be the worst traits in the game. I'm sorry. I thought they would give me, like, I don't know, perception boosts, and I'd be able to do stuff. But honestly, they aren't really doing much. Like, yeah, I'll notice stuff like, hey, you're talking about him in the past tense. Stella comes in, like, 2 seconds later and says the same thing. And then I just, like, drop fun facts about, like, oh, hey, that sounded like the mine's collapsing or something. Street Smart is just better Keen Eye. That does make sense. It's fine. We're making it through with the lame traits, and we'll get the fun ones later. As of now, our first playthrough is just Captain Obvious. Nah, I don't need the full recap. We're good. Oh, a full recap of, like, episode 1. No, we're good. We're good. Move on. Sunlight filters through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. Managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. We're already in the mine with the kids? Yeah. We just finished that. We decided to, like, pursue them, and we got them all out, so only Rosalina got her leg crushed. Which I was so confused. Why was I looking at it from behind her? So you're telling me the rocks fell in, like, a triangle form? And like I was just perfectly fine being at that vantage point. I was assuming it would be like I would be looking back and I would see Rosalina like pinned there or something, and then I would move to a different point. But no, it seemed like the rocks fell in like a triangle shape in order to make it that I was fine, but she got hurt. Like, I get the framing there. I just would have assumed like it would be me in front of her, and then I would go like to the side or something. Rosalina hurting leg is the best outcome you can get with the traits you have. Not gonna lie. Well, what are my other traits gonna do? You're telling me that, oh hey, if you had like the strength build, you would be able to like hold the rocks up for a little bit, and that you would be able to get out. Like, is Bookworm really that bad that like strength build is just so broken that you could like punch rocks away? Do you want me to tell you? You know what? I already got spoiled that strength would be able to like help you wrestle a gun away. Yeah, tell me. Like, please tell me that like as we're running, I see the rock falling on Rosalina and I just punch it out of the way with like a super fist. Yeah, tell me. I'm curious now because I already saw the short that told me, oh yeah, you can actually save both him and the dog. Somebody touch your skin, take a shower. You know what? Yeah, we gotta do it at some point. Take a shower. Step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water's hot, surprisingly enough clean. Yeah, she said it's taken care of. Steam fills your lungs, and so it washes down the drain. You think about Rosalina's shattered leg, the image of a foot barely still itching your body. Alright, yeah, tell me, what does it do? Street Marts lets you catch Rosalina before she gets in child-sized hold. Wait. Are you telling me Street Smart does that? Really? Like, I got the keen eye trait, and it told me, hey, you hear something in the background, and you see Rosalina doing that. And then you decide, hey, we're gonna go get her. But then she's just like, whoop. I just thought nothing happened. So yeah, it's just better Street Smart. Or it's just better Keen Eye, Jesus. Buccaneeka and Tabitha are arguing, so Rosalina never goes further into the mine, and she's safe, and you go to save the other two kids. Rosalina's like, that's... Oh, that sounds... Ugh, what is the point of Keen Eye, then? Alright. I said it. I already said it. We're committed. We're getting through it with stuff. Alright, let's see. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and sitting in your bed. Think about someone special. Think about Wayne and wonder how many times he's watched you unseen. Think about Sybil's warning, the worst is yet to come. Scruffy feverishly trying to skip the memories from your skin as if they're part of the dirty now. Think about Duke, image of him lying there slumped against a tree with half his head blown off. Think about someone special is a bit odd. I'm gonna go with... Honestly, the Rosalina stuff's hitting me more than Duke for some reason. Like, I'm getting the feeling that... Yeah, Duke's thing hit me hard. Like, it was... Well, actually, not really. It was like, a man died because of me, and then, like, we kind of moved on relatively easily. This Rosalina stuff seems to be sticking with us a bit more. I'm gonna go with Sybil, because that is a good point. The worst yet to come when we saw the ditchlings. Yeah, let's go with this. Alright, you're done here. Shower. Beautiful. Time to start your day. Check out the... Oh! Look at that! Do I want to pet them? I'm gonna wave at them first. Go at you. Yeah, I'm gonna pet one. That was worth a shot. Maybe they'll leave your dress and return to nature. Yeah. Yeah, please tell me there's gonna be possum babies in the future. That's gonna be sick. Yeah, I figure, like, Kenai saw her and I didn't do anything. Like, it was just like, hey, by the way, they're leaving. I assume we would have learned that at some point. Because then, like, a lot of the second half doesn't happen if we just don't do it at some point. So what's the point of Kenai? I'd almost prefer it if it was, like, Street Smart and Kenai does that. Like, why would Street Smart do that, but not Kenai? Like, I was able to turn and see Rosalina going into the hole, but I wasn't able to stop her. Actually, it was either that or I just, like, made the wrong choice. I, like, just picked the wrong option. Because I don't see how Street Smart would work like that. Oh no, I'm interested. I'm interested. Let's see. Yeah, let's look out the window and check for him. Wayne, are you there? Let me hide the stuff. Was it Z or something? It was Z or X. No, it wasn't either of them. Okay, what was the thing where I could... No, back. I forget what it was where I could... toggle off the stuff. Most of the traits have one big save moment. Maybe Kenai will be one of those in the unreleased episode. It's H. Oh, gotcha. Nah, he's not there. Alright. You hold your breath as you approach the window to the bedroom. After finding that blueprint and Viscera in the garden yesterday, can't help but anticipate something staring back at you. Yeah, but we're good. We're good. Thank you, Kenai. Thank you. Yeah, how have you guys been holding up? Yeah, why not? I mean, we already messaged that. Are you getting romantical with any? I did not know that was an option. I guess I did hear them say that it was like a visual novel / dating sim, but I just didn't really think about it. But no, I'm not really going after anyone in particular. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go Kanika. Stella seems a bit off to me. I don't know, I just don't trust her. She immediately meets me and is like, hey, do you want to go, like, ghost hunting in the woods? I don't know, Kanika seems more stable. We already said how are you holding up. Let's talk about Miles, why not? Probably before you get a response. Alright, text Stella. Pull out a phone. What is with you in photos? Inverse faulty, what is with you in photos? You can romance most of the characters other than your cousin. Though a lot of people beg the devs to be able to... Gross. Ew. No, people are weird. People are really weird. No, we'll just do that one. Before you get a response. Alright, downstairs. What does that mean, keeping your options open? Why'd I get it? What was that about? What was that about? Playing the field, keeping your options open. Is there a harem rote in this game? I was just trying to message friends, okay? I wasn't trying to do stuff. Don't go accusing me of stuff, game. Alright, you enter your kitchen and find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Banana chocolate chunk. I don't understand the chunk people. It reminds me of my mom. She's like obsessed with chocolate molten crunch. I don't get the appeal at all. I've tried it. I just can't get into it. All right, that's cleaning lady. Who glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-haired woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she can. You have to imagine that the fresh face in the kitchen is Janie. Tabitha did mention that she comes on one day. That's not book smart. What are you talking about? That's not book smart. That's a keen eye trait. How is this book smart? Keen eye would be, oh, wait a minute. She mentioned this from a while back, so that's probably her. How is this book smart? It's like, oh, hey, I went to the library and opened a book and it told me, hey, you should look out for Janie. She comes in on Wednesdays. Yeah, I never played book smart. That makes no sense. Okay, let's go. Tabitha's gaze swerves from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. I'm keeping these to the end. I'm keeping these to the end of the story. I'm either gonna get to the final boss, whatever the counts as a boss in this game. Like, I don't know, there will be like some death portal. I'm gonna throw the boiled peanuts at it and it's gonna like die or something. Or option two, I'm gonna keep these to the end. I'm gonna go on like a bus ride back to Batman and then I'm gonna pop them open. I'm finally gonna eat one of these nuts and I'm gonna die on the train. Or the bus. Let's go with... Yeah, I almost don't want to click this because I don't want there to be an off chance that someone's like, oh, hey, yeah, I'll actually take them. I will go with... She's looking at me. Let's explore first. You must be Janie. Tabitha mentioned you be coming today. That's right, I'm just here to do a little bit of cleaning. What cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do at least. Really? I have this place looking brand new, you know? Don't go making any big renovations or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is. Okie dokie, it's just nice to finally meet you, Faulty. I mean, I'm glad to meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner. Yeah, that would be like another keen eye thing. It would have been you saying, oh wait, I recognize her from the diner. Been seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are two completely different things, I suppose. Yeah, thanks. All I'm trying to say is it's wonderful to finally meet you, and I'm so happy part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha company with everything that's... Janie? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? No, we don't gotta do cuz. We're not there yet. Alright, how's it going? Girl from last night, apparently they had to take her foot. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. It was smashed. So I'm a little stressed. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with a trademark scowl. Let's get moving. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible wound up happening, so you're coming with me. It's going off. Yeah, I got an errand. Okay, hold. Can't just tell me, but no, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Not missing words. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go with I'll meet you outside, and then I'll match it up with saying I gotta eat something. Give me your track record. If I let you on my site, you'll probably disappear into the wilderness, only to return in the middle of the night after burning the city down. If I'm lucky, you'll give me a call at some point between dousing the building with kerosene and lighting the match. Janie, lock up when you leave, and don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping your foot. Oh, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned just now. And then I heard it again, and just wanted to say, sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. Well, she probably has other jobs. Like, that's perfectly normal. Akina, you suck. No, she's not mean. She's just serious about her stuff. Do I want to ask about Wayne while she's here? No, let's not ask about Wayne. Let's ask about the estate, because I did see that picture, and if she, like, gets all uppity, I can just show the picture. Yeah, have you seen anyone prowling around the estate? I'm going to stop the two of you right here. Faulty, I'm busy. I'm not in the mood to stand around waiting while you play Nancy Drew while the cleaning lady's in front of me. Alright, we're leaving. Bye. Alright, fair. Tabitha practically drags me out of the estate. One hand claps firmly around my arm. She continues to drag you away in the car. Alright. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. No need to ask about what we're doing at the general store. You'll learn when you go there. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go on there. Exactly. You just have to turn the door to the general store, bust open. Fletcher can exit shouting behind her. Ooh. Well, what's going on here? Ah, so the mom didn't do anything about him. That's not good. Alright, fine, I'll keep you coddling him, keep letting you get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off, door slowly drifting shut behind her. The people in their drama. More people that kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. Alright, Booksmart. It's very Hemingway of you. It worked out great in all of his characters and for him. I wish there was an explore here, but I think the best one would be, out of curiosity, would you call yourself happy? Yeah, this doesn't seem like it. Alright, yeah, let's go with this. Alright, would you call yourself happy? Tabitha pulled back, surprised by your question. But I just say, yeah, I'm happy, whatever. Come on, let's go. And yeah, he's there every day. And I know he comes in every now and then, so I hardly think about Mr. Taramine not coming into the diner. Into the diner for one day is something to worry about. Well, if you say so. See you around, Sybil. Have a good one, dear. Oh, Tabitha, long time no see. Feels like you make it all the way. Feels like you never make it all the way into Main Street. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forget. Sybil's, Kanika's mom, right? Or is that different? I forget. I could have sworn that she was saying that she's her mom. Alright, hey, I'm sure it goes without saying, but I just want you to know that all of us over at the diner really feel for you. Anything you need, just let us know, okay? What? Avery nods profusely, then leaves without saying another word. Who the hell was that? Is the dude from the diner. Okay, sure. Anyways, not important. Good morning, Sybil. Good morning, you two. Have you doing well after last night's activities? Is the new blend ready? Of course. Faulty, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will be just a minute. Oh yeah, there it is, daughter. Skincare today, your daughter seemed pretty mad at you. Our priority is less about what's going on with her. We should ask if Kanika's doing okay. Of course, she just needs some time to cool down. Emotions are high considered everything that happened yesterday. She'll settle down soon enough. I'm glad both of my little ones made it out okay. Yeah, she seems old for a mom, but alright. Civil motion for Tabitha to follow as they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinging of bells. Yeah, Miles isn't gonna care. Whatever. Kenai, go. Walk up the door of the tea room to listen. Subtle, dude, shut up. Shut up, dude, be in your phone, alright? I know it took a little longer than you'd hoped, but it was fairly short notice. Still pause a moment later, you hear footsteps move from the far end of the tea room. She and Tabitha resume their discussion. Their voices hushed. But you can make out bits of the pieces of what they're saying. Is there? Yes, make sure this is all. Oh wait, no, that was different. Alright, let's see. Alright, not inside. Outside then. Don't assume you know. Alright, I know what I'm... Your listening is halted, thinking as the tingling of bells announce another person. Is that... Oh, guy. Oh, excuse me? Wait, you're faulty. Why does everyone know my first name? I am very annoyed by the fact that everyone knows my first name. I would assume everyone is just... I would assume everyone would be just saying, like, oh, you're the new Scarlet, right? Or like, oh, you're Tabitha's cousin. Why does everyone know my first name? It's creeping me out every time I hear someone say it. Like, it's day 3. I assume small town. It probably traveled fast enough. But even day 1, everyone knew me as Faulty. It's freaking me out. My name's Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh. Policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Yeah, just say it wasn't pretty, Bo. Thank you, I appreciate you being honest with me. The policeman said he might be out hunting somewhere. Me and Mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone. And but now he's gone, and as of this morning, so is she. Oh. Wait, why would you kill it and not take it to the fair? So I suppose I'm not going to the fair. May as well make myself useful and get out of the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. He was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I could find him? I will stress that it's dangerous, so it's gonna be up to him. I'm a stranger to what the hills have to offer. Daddy always said I wouldn't have nothing to fear as long as I learned how to use my fists. So he taught me how to do all that. Those woods might still be scary sometimes, but I reckon there's no better way to show my daddy I've learned those lessons than to go out there and find them. Is Big Betty one of the chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty's a prize pumpkin. Oh, okay. Alright. She was a big lady, too. I feel she was at least 2,000 pounds. Jesus, okay. Not easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down the hill, but oh, so you didn't get a choice in that. Jesus. But I can't be looking for her just yet, with everything else going on. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? Not really, no, but I've been awfully busy with everything that's still happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. I don't know how I know that, but yeah, we might as well tell him. Alright, thank you, Faulty. I appreciate you trying to help out. I'm rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere all by his lonesome. And please, tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. You're still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Think I still overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast, meet at the library after, and figure out the plan. Buzzes again. Nice. Again, lol, if you want to come over for breakfast, you would not hate it. We did not eat. Signing in to be it. You are way too chipper. Alright. If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked at the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. Graffinica, swing by Stella, check in on Oscar. Go to the diner and wait for Tabitha. Order of operations, I'm inclined to go after Kanika because she was having a whole, like, anger thing with her mom, so I assume there's going to be some good character stuff there. Stella, food isn't really a thing here, so I don't really need to go there. Tabitha... I'd kind of like to wait for Tabitha to see what's going on, because also maybe I could listen in a little more and get more info. I would like, if before I leave to go to one of these things, if I could, like, message her, hey, I'm gonna go check on Kanika, who, like, stormed out of the thing, so it'd be fine. Or, like, I got invited to breakfast at Stella, so I'm gonna go eat that before I come back. Like, she'd still be mad, but at the very least we get the text, because that seems to be something she enjoys. I don't really know what's going on with Avery either. Also, I will admit I completely forgot who Oscar is. Oscar. Oh, he's Rosa's dad. He's the librarian, man. Why would Oscar be here? Like, I said, go check on Oscar. Wouldn't he be at the hospital, like, with his kid? Like, they said, yeah, they had to take her leg, but they also said that it was, like, half an hour away. So I assume that's, like, an actual town distance away. And they would probably keep her overnight. Why would he be back in town? I'm very torn on what I want to do. I'm very unsure. Also, like, that's just straight Pepsi. Like, I know they earlier said, like, oh yeah, he's playing a Dragon Ball game. I'm surprised they can actually just get the Pepsi S in there. Like, is that a licensing thing that they have to, like, have certain rights in order to use it? Interesting. All right, I'm leaning towards going after Kanika because we already had the talk on the car ride over. But I definitely want to like come back on this on a different playthrough and pick different things. Like I want to see what's going on with Tabitha. Let's go check. You are just sitting in a van. Like at the edge of it, okay. Follow the directions, Kanika texted you, you soon find yourself in a disused parking lot hidden behind the shuttered shops on Main Street. She's sitting alone in the back of her van, alright. She notices you lurking at the edge of the parking lot and waves, her troubled expression brightening into a smile. Hey, you made it, hop on in. What is that? Is that friends or family? Oh, so yeah, she's anime nerd. Like, I noticed the Digimon. That's the Sailor Moon one. Who is this? I recognize you, but I don't know what you're from. I immediately thought, like, Baby from FNAF. That's just an axolotl and a bear. That doesn't really mean anything. But alright, so she's got the cat on her computer, which I don't remember where it's from, and she's got the bird Digimon. Kenai, there's something different about Kanika today. She seems tired, her usual alertness gone, her eyes focused as they settle on you. But yeah, she had a big blow up with her family. Sorry if this is a weird place to hang out. I'm taking a mental health day. I kind of need some space from the store. Plus I feel like ass and I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted and a little out of it. Must have inhaled too much coal last night. Sport flirt? Okay, we got options now. Better not be contagious. Dude, shut up. Okay. Something about the mind's made you sick. What's going on with you and your folks? Sounds like you're having some kind of argument. How are you doing after last night? Heard about what happened to Rosalina. You're still going over to Reese's place today. You might seem to get along. Okay, let's see. We gotta ease into the I want to go with what's going on with you and your folks, but I should probably ease into that and not like just jump in there immediately. Same with the argument. Let's ask about last night. How are you doing after last night? You know, not great. At least I was able to sleep. I was able to get to sleep once the adrenaline wore off. Even if I barely feel like I got any rest at all. I've got a raging headache. Ugh. Hope I'm not coming down with something. Everything's got healed with my folks. Mom gave me more of this tea that's supposed to be good for, I don't know, recovery, rejuvenation. Must have been caffeinated or something because it did not help me fall asleep. But it's kind of helping me. But it's kind of helping with the headache. At least it tastes good. What about you? Feeling lucky to be alive, feel guilty. Yeah, I'm feeling guilty I didn't pick better traits. Come on. I'm feeling guilty I didn't pick, like, street smart so I could actually do something with my skill. After everything that happened the past couple of nights, I just feel guilty, like I don't deserve to be okay, you know, when other people suffered too much. Me too, but that's the survivor's guilt, right? We shouldn't let it get to us. You haven't done anything wrong. Except for Stitch and Tabitha about the kids, but hey, nobody's perfect. Hey, okay, we needed her to talk sense into the kids, okay? That was important. That was important nonsense we had to do. Oh, we also lose the flirt option. Okay. Interesting. That's literally the first thing we have to say? Alright. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, well, what's going on with you and your folks? Are you sure you want me to get into it? I don't want to dump all that drama onto you. No, don't say that like it's the thing you're, like, excited about. Only if you're comfortable with sharing. Of course, I'm here for you. Let's go with if you're comfortable sharing. That puts it onto her as, like, her option to share. I don't want to pressure you into saying something you'd rather keep private. Yeah. It'd honestly be a relief to talk about it with someone. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. Especially since you were there last night. You know, it felt to survive something like that unscathed. And to know not everyone was so lucky. So after I got home last night, I had to deal with my brother. He really made me feel like I was the bad guy, especially once we got home. How are you the bad guy in any scenario? I got after the words a little bit. Jesus! This kid's a brat. Alright, and mom didn't help. She never does. She always takes his side. Says he's young and allowed to make mistakes. Mistakes I could never dream of getting away with. When we told her what happened, she said the same stuff she always says about family and getting along, and sent us to bed with tea. Her favorite method of conflict resolution. As if a little hot leaf water has ever really helped anybody. Yeah, I'm leaning towards, sorry that sucks, I don't know how you deal with these people, or your fault, that's rich. That puts it too much on the brother. These ones feel a bit more measured, so I'm thinking... Now, if I say, how do you deal with these people, she'll probably bring up that as family. I'm gonna say it sucks. That seems like the most... That seems like it makes the most sense to me, honestly. Yeah, thanks, I wish that was all. Kind of boiled over this morning, though. She wanted to blame me for letting Miles sneak off into the mines. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. I can get a decent bit. That's... No. Saying if I had been working like I was supposed to, he wouldn't have gotten in trouble. But where was she? Like I'm supposed to be in charge of a sullen teenager every second of the day. While working. It's not like I don't care. I'm always stressing about that kid. Or the store, or the million other things I'm supposed to deal with. Alright, none of this should be on me. These are the best years of my life. I'm wasting them in this dying town. Keeping a store afloat with my mom while... my mom just messes around with her little herbs or whatever. Yeah, I want to know what's going on with the tea. I'd made it out of here. I'd gotten into grad school. I was good at it. I was going to graduate with honors and everything. But Dad died. I came back for the funeral, and then I had to stick around just to help Mom sort a few things out. First of the month, then 2. Okay, this mom sounds like an issue. And now here I am, over a year later, and with those few things became my life. I don't want to be this person. If I could, I'd just drive the van all the way up to the coast, lie down on a bench, and never come back. No, she's been doing that. Don't say that. That sucks. It really sucks. Let's explore. Yeah, what about these two? Look, when it comes to Reese, I love the dude, but I haven't seen him in person in a long time. Hardly a reason to stay here. Stella, though, she was so happy when I came back. I mean, she was upset about the circumstances, but she misses me so much, or she missed me so much. And I just haven't made time for her. I know she understands why, but I feel just awful driving off and leaving things like this. Sounds like you already know what you want to do, or it must get lonely out there. This seems... I kind of want to do this because it's the keen eye trait, but at the same time, this sounds like a better thing to say. Because I doubt she wants to be alone. It's mainly just her family kind of sucks. And it's also not like... But also driving out there... and just being on a bench and stuff, that's not what she wants to do. She wants to go do the grad stuff. So I'll bring up the lonely bit. That seems like it makes the most sense for the situation. Alright, it must get lonely out there. Alright, it really does. I've only known you for like a day, and I already feel a lot closer to you than I do anyone in this town that isn't Stella. If I'm being honest, all I want to do right now is drive out of here and take you with me. Okay, maybe tomorrow. That's a pretty big step, alright? I don't know about all that. I'm supposed to be here for the funeral and stuff. Some made all those ghost hunting plans. I can't skip out on her like that. Yeah, tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. Make plans to leave town with Kit. I did not plan on that. She just said stuff. I'm serious, you should come with me? And of course, I feel like, after talking about all this now, the morning after the mine collapse. But I guess that's what pushed all of this over the edge. Nothing major disaster to make you question the direction your life has taken. I wouldn't bet you if Anne stuck around so not all bad. Okay, we know flirts disappear, like, if we don't use them, so let's see what else we got. Life tomorrow, though, if you're serious about getting out of here, should it be today? Do you think you're contagious? Yeah. Something that reminds me. You say, okay, we're back to the start. Okay, that was a long detour. All right, I'm glad I picked it. Yeah, if it said we made plans to go, yeah, I'm fine with doing this. All right, yeah. It already said, like, we made plans, which I didn't really plan on, but hey, whatever. So it's not all bad. Guess some good things can come out from mess up situations. I'm serious, by the way. If we leave town tomorrow, when I leave town tomorrow, you should come with me. Is that just a way to, like, cut it short? Do you think something in mind's made you sick? Reflects on your question, shudders. Oh, there you go. I was chalking it up to spending too much time bringing in the old mind dust. But with whatever happened to Wayne, I don't want to think about it. Are you sick? Nah, we're just tired. Didn't get much sleep. Okay, that's a relief. Normal sick and cold dust, inhaled asthma, I can handle. Skin melting off, not so much. Okay, have you heard about Rosalina? They apparently had to do amputation. I know the injury looks serious, but I didn't think it'd be that bad. I guess it's good that we all got out of there. It probably could have gotten a lot worse. But that's easy for me to say. I'm not the one in the hospital right now. It's just not fair. Alright. Are we still going over to Reese's place? Alright, with everything going on, I almost forgot. Yeah, I think it's around 4. Here's hoping he's still up for it. I'm dying to know what he's been up to in the little dungeon room of his. I really, if I wasn't worried about the guy, even with everything else that's going on. That's a good way to phrase it. Glad he found this Phantom of the Opera, found his Phantom of the Opera vibes intriguing. It's probably going to be good for him to meet new people. Maybe we'll get him to leave his underground fortress every now and then. Okay, what about making a good impression? I think you need to worry about making a good impression. If I know Reese, he'll be way too worried about his own stuff to even think about, to even be offended by anything you say. Even if you insult his art, he'll probably just think he deserved it. Poor guy. Don't do that, by the way. It would be like kicking a puppy. Okay, so he does art. What kind of art does he do? Really dark stuff. It's good, though. The guy's terrible at getting it out there. Not that I blame him. But it's the sort of stuff that'll blow up the second he dies. Which hopefully won't be for a long time. Sorry to get a little macabre. Yeah, let's just say that. That seems to make sense. I don't trust her. Oh, okay. So, ghost hunting tonight. That's why I'm still here, right? I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as ghost. But I'm starting to lose a little bit of that conviction. After last night, after seeing those ditchling things on the road. Alright, Kanika shutters. Here's hoping it was just pipes or something. I don't need to see any more supernatural stuff this week. If the ghosts are just a red herring, it's all actually because of aliens. That's the second time we've been able to say aliens and stuff around her. Is she like an alien nerd? Like, if I say this, is she an alien nerd? I'm curious now. Because of aliens. I somehow doubt that. But I guess I can't rule it out. It's not like I know what the hell's going on. A true skeptic is also skeptical of their own biases, so if it winds up being aliens, I'll just have to accept it. Intergalactic visitors messing with a small town might be better for my psyche than the concept of the life after death anyway. I thought you were a skeptic. You seemed a lot more open about the supernatural than you were yesterday. And like I said, you're not able to actually change your perspective when you're confronted with new information. You're not actually a skeptic. You're just a different kind of true believer. Besides, I've always wanted to believe in magic. Like back when we were kids, still making videos together, I was embarrassingly into the stuff. There are probably still videos on YouTube of middle school me genuinely trying to transform into a Sailor Scout. Please don't look them up. Thought that if magic was real and I figured out how to use it, I'd actually be able to leave this town. Yeah, she really hates this place. I just wanted to get isekai'd, you know? I guess being good at school was enough to make it happen in its own way. Even if I wound up stuck in the same hole I managed to dig myself out of. Yeah, let's ask about Tabitha. That's putting it lightly, but yeah, something you... sometimes you just don't get along with people. But if you ask, I think she's a repugnant, selfish human being to her core, alright? And she's a big jerk, too. Yeah, that's about this. Yeah, I don't know what Stella saw in her, but they got pretty close in high school. I was taking a lot of online AP classes, so I wasn't around like I used to be. Maybe it's my fault they wound up hanging out together so much. It seems like they're always together, or they were always together by the time I got back into town. They didn't seem to be talking anymore. Never really got the whole picture of what happened there. But thank God it meant I didn't have to see that woman all the time. Yeah, let's say that one, because that's kind of rude to say you can't imagine her having friends. She's your cousin, come on. Maybe, but whatever side she must have seen, I've sure as hell never seen it. Did she say something to you? This seems personal. Yeah, this seems like a very tenuous subject. Now, besides her general bad attitude, no, she hasn't necessarily done anything to me. But her mom tried to buy the general store out from under my dad more times than I could count. Ooh, that sounds... Yeah, I could see how that could be annoying. She was an absolute snake of a woman, and she didn't fall far from the tree, judging by how Tabitha treats the miners. If I weren't here, sure the store would already belong to the Scarlets. There's no way my mom or Miles could have a backbone to stand up to her. There's no way this town manages to keep its nasty little hooks in me. Actually, yeah, wouldn't that be your way out of here? That's a good point, Faulty. Good point. It's not that simple. My dad worked so hard to keep the store out of the Scarlet's hands. He knew soon as Paroline got it, she'd have a stranglehold on housing, work, and supplies for the miners. Next thing you know, your whole town has lost hundreds of years of progress, and you're back in the era of company towns. If I left, it would be a slap in the face to everything my family has worked towards since my grandfather's time. It sucks that I'm the only one in the family who cares about that anymore, but I guess it's my life. Crazy to think I might just leave it all for the vulture. That's okay, we're getting there. Now she's changed it from we're definitely leaving tomorrow, which was a bit of a jump, to I might just leave. Okay, we're walking it back. Nice. It's like I need her validation. Come on, you could have ended it here with just I kept my finger on why, but I really like her. You don't need this extra bit. That just makes things weird. All right, what else do we got? I think she puts up a tough front, but she's softer than she seems. Yeah, that's what we're going with. All right. Yeah, everything else, I think we're going with this. I'm going with this. If that changes anything, if a dog bites you because it's scared, it still bit you, and you have every right to never trust it again. I don't know about never trust it again, because again, the dog's scared. Something could have, like something spooked it. I doubt it would do it normally. I get there being worried, but I don't know about never trusting it again. Doesn't matter if the dog is nice to other people, or if it only bit you because it wanted to seem tough. Never done anything to prove to me she's a good person inside. All she does is bark and snap at people. I'd be careful if I were you. Don't go sympathizing with people like her. I don't know about that. Yeah, just be quiet. Soft breeze blows across the lot as Kanika, you and Kanika share a quiet moment. With your phones buzz in unison, you reach for them at the same time. Almost forgot it's Major Jimmy Day. Guys used to head over to the library. Should we check in with Oscar? Meet y'all there in half an hour. Totally blanked on the Major Jimmy thing. It's almost like we went through a traumatic event over something and I'm not on top of my schedule. Bill is right. This gives us a chance to meet up with Oscar. And Major Jimmy's awfully cute. We already established the dog mare. That's not a book smart thing. Like we were able to read the book and learn that there's a dog mare. We didn't need book smart to learn that. Guess time to meet the dog mare. It's a fun time, even if you already know about the mayor's secret. Anyways, we'll chill with Mayor Jimmy, go to Reese for dinner, and then do the ghost hunting tonight. I think I already have so much going on today. I really need the distraction. Thanks for letting me vent earlier, it helped. To the library! Alright, you and Kenny can make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd has formed in the corner of the main foyer. Does the dog only come out every so often? Like, who has the dog? Yeah, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Faulty to the mayor for like the entire time I've known him. Never gotten to introduce someone to the mayor before. It'll be worth it, trust us. I already know it's a dog. Why are you guys dancing around it like that? We already talked about it. Yep, he's a dog. And judging from the series of portraits lining the walls, historic buildings of Scarlet Hollow. Hollow's right. Every mayor in Scarlet Hollow in living memory has also been a dog. That dog is like staring at him. Look at that. Look at that. Gretchen is into him. Alright. Why isn't he wearing his little like vest up here? Or his little thing? Like, it's just the sash. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and the fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him. Almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. And unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen you spoke to following your encounter in the woods on Monday. The mayor's little nose starts twitching as you approach. His doggy's eyes shine with a curious intensity. He knows you have something. Not the... No. I must keep the nuts. I must keep the nuts. I kind of want to, but I'm also pretty sure he's gonna punch me if I do. No, I must keep the nuts. I need them for, like, the final closing bit of the game to be able to open them and eat them on the bus. I need the nuts. Your handy instinction covering them in defensive posture. Yeah, there you go. Leave it sound the same way you entered it with your increasingly pungent companion at your side. Yeah, these peanuts are going to be with me, okay? These peanuts are with me for the long haul, okay? Heels out his paws for you to shake. It is lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. Before I take the mayor's little paw in your hand, but his brother's security detail stops you. Alright, no paw shaking, only head pats and ear scratches are allowed. Yeah, he's annoyed by that. Yeah, look at this little guy, he's great. And all my friends, and Weenie's Biscuits. Oh, and the close-knit small-town community, of course. Having a dog mayor is the closest fit to no contest. Dude, Gretchen, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, Jesus. Trying to get a Mayor Jimmy. Mr. Chin, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. Should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. Really? Did he beat her for election? Getting quick to follow. Yeah, follow them. Alright. Like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Before you catch up with your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Hello, strangeman. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're faulty. Everyone's buzzing about you. I'm sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. Yeah, thank God I've been hoping to find a priest. There you go. I like your gumption. I can't remember the last time someone said... Someone in these parts wanted to find me. This is about Paroline, or perhaps your mother. Nah, I think we need an exorcism, dude. This place is crazy. Oh, like Scooby-Doo episode or something. I'm afraid I don't buy into that particular notion. I'm a bit too spiritualist. Now, if it were a vision of one of his parents trying to contact him from heaven, I can understand that. But I simply don't believe in malicious spirits lingering neither in heaven nor hell, jumping out of the closet to scare us. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for whatever he saw. Yeah, why not? Let's go with that. The blood drains from his face as he gulps. Ooh. I promised my daughter we would watch VeggieTales tonight. So I'm afraid I have plans. But let me know if anything strange. Let me see if there's anything strange. I'd love to hear your account of this supposed haunting. In fact, here's my card. Call me if you need me. Yeah, I should go. It's nice meeting you. Find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance, you know where to find me. Yeah, sounds awesome. Thanks. So I just don't usually get positive reactions when I ask folks if they want to come up to the church. Anytime that works for you, just swing by. I'm sure I'll be around. Alright, it was lovely to meet you. And have a blessed day, Faldy. Have a blessed day too, man. Alright, let's go. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Why are you not wearing your coat? Oh my god. Poor Rosaline, I can't imagine how scary that must have been for her. She's in high spirits right now. But they got her on some pretty strong pain medication. So I'm not sure how she's going to feel when that wears off. And it was the whole foot? Yeah, it's bad, but she's alive. We'll both be able to move on from this. We just have to get through the tough part first. I didn't realize it would be. Yeah, you did. You saw the foot. It was gone, man. You saw the foot yourself. It was not working. Okay. Nah, we're there for you. We're here for you, dude. Thank you, all of you. Everything. Everything just feels like it happened so fast. And our whole lives have changed, but it's taking my mind a little to catch up. I feel like it's just a mess. I hope isn't keeping me from being the dad she needs right now. Try to cut our conversation short, but I better get going. I was supposed to come by to pick up a few things, but then the hospital called, and there's been some big bus accident on the highway, and they need a bed, so I have to go pick her up. Even though our house is still haunted, and the only place she can lie down, the only place she can lie down is the dirty back room. Drove away in the first place. And Mayor Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. I'm just a little overwhelmed. It's okay, we're here to help. Yeah, we're gonna get the ghost. We could always go ahead and do the ghost bus or whatever we're calling it while you're out. And she'd be able to go right back to her old room as soon as she got back. It's probably a good idea, right? If only, but it doesn't come out during the day. So any busting attempts are gonna have to wait till nightfall. So I'm not even sure we can get rid of it at all. I think I have to see it for myself that it's gone. It managed to trick me a couple of times, but I can't handle any more surprises right now. We've got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. We should call the pastor if things get sticky. Don't worry, Oscar. We'll fix this. Power of friendship on our side. Still think ghosts are real. Yeah, we'll say it. We'll talk about the pastor. No, I don't think that's going to be necessary. Yeah, let's leave the creepy pastor out. The creepy pastor? What are you talking about? Something tells me things would get worse if he showed up. What's wrong with the pastor? I once saw that man having an honest-to-goodness conversation with a squirrel. I don't think he's all there. Oh, okay. He could be, like, practicing or something, and people just don't talk to him, dude. It could legitimately just be, oh, hey, people don't really come to the church, so I need to, like, talk to someone in order to, like, practice my sermons and stuff. Like, he seemed very surprised that we were actually nice to him, so I don't know if he's, like, a creepy pastor. I think he just needs to talk to people. Oscar hurries off, car keys jingling, he jogs out the door. It's up to Reese. Maybe we get him to come ghost hunting with us. No, that's not gonna happen. Alright, you're not gonna try to get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. I wonder if he even knows what happened last night. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Gee, should we tell him? I don't know, maybe we'll just play it by ear. Alright, shall we? You know what, yeah, tell me... Let's do this. I finally met Pastor Daniel. Figures much after you suggested calling him for the ghost hunt. It was only a matter of time until he tried to pull you aside about grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. I do think he needs, like, people to talk to him, but at the same time, I don't know how much to what degree. I don't know, he could be creepy. I doubt they would say that for no reason. The guy, then again, the guy did say with Scroll. I'll bring up Janie because that also shows that it's a separate person. So tell me about this. Yeah, not a lot of people go to church around here. It's like folks in the town aren't Christians. He's just so creepy. No one wants to sit in the pews at that rundown old church and listen to that guy. Yeah, some people are just kind of bad at being pastors, I get it. Plus the guy was grinning through the entirety of my dad's funeral. What a ghoul. And not to mention the stigmatizing mental illness, in the stigmatizing mental illness kind of way. Or not in that way. There's a little siren that goes off every time I see him that tells me to get away from him. That's exactly how I would describe it too. Well, Helen feels the same way. I just don't think now that I think about it, he must be pretty lonely. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You can look for friends somewhere else. Where? The town's kind of it. You know what? Yeah, don't advise you really ask. Ask. Communication's better. Just ask the question. At the very least, you should tell Tabitha what's going on, that you already had plans beforehand. Alright, please don't. Oh, can you imagine how much fun it would be if she actually shows? So come on, I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't given her the chance. Maybe if she comes along tonight, the two of you will finally get along. No. What do I do? What do I do? Let's think this through. Zooey, hey, cool. Okay, what do I do here for the ghost hunting? Thank you for the rocks. Okay, let's run through the list of possibilities. We don't invite her. She's going to be very mad that we ditch her at the general store and we've kind of just been bumming around town. She actually hasn't texted us. That's a bit weird. Like, how long is her thing with Sybil going on for where she hasn't messaged us at all to say, like, hey, where are you? I'm at the general store. Let's go back home. So what's going on there? So we go there, we don't invite her, we don't tell her anything, and we just bail, okay? Versus we do invite her, and either one of two things happen. She was saying, like, Stella was saying, what if she actually shows up? That'd be crazy. She either does show up, and it's surprising and stuff, we get character interactions, or two, she doesn't show up, and she doesn't show up, she's annoyed, saying, like, this ghost hunting stuff is stupid, I'm going home. Or she comes to try to drag me, and then we just go anyway. I vote we invite her. I vote we invite her. Okay, apologies to you. I think it's for the best. Kick aside as you shoot your cousin a text to invite her to the evening's ghost hunt. Plus, I gotta text her. Okay, I can't just not do that. Alright, I guess she's your family. She'll probably be too busy at the mines to even show anyways. There you go. Oh, don't say that, Neeks. If we're lucky, we'll have another opportunity to forge a bond of friendship between the two of you. Don't phrase it like that. Don't phrase it so corny. Alright, head to Reese. The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. Alright, this seems like a good place to stop it. I gotta go eat. I made that food like hours ago. Haven't had much. I'm gonna go eat. Alright. Not a bad day. That was pretty fun. I feel like we got like to the halfway point for chapter 3. This is pretty fun. I'm very much looking forward to going through more of the game and seeing more stuff. Hold on one second. There you go. Alright. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying this game. I didn't know that I had the two worst traits. Thank you. Thank you, Paradox, for telling me about it. Very much appreciated. By the way, Davio and Live Go Red. Oh, hell yeah, definitely. Definitely. Is he doing, like, Splatoon, or is he doing, Red Dead? Davio and Live Go Red. Oh, hell yeah, definitely. Oh, there's Pass Faulty. Hold on, there. Oh, yeah, definitely. Alright, yeah, we'll raid Davio. Yeah, I'm very much liking this game. That'll be it for today. Tomorrow, I'm going back to sports. I'm looking forward to it. So we'll bring the PNG back. But alright, that's it for today. Take care, have a wonderful rest of your evening. I look forward to playing more of this and doing more runs so I can see what the other stuff is. I want to have actually good traits. But alright, take care, and I hope to see you next time. Later. Go say hi to Davio. Good friend. Let's get the raid going. Where is he? There. Alright, bye.